And welcome into the ballpark. Happy to have you with us. We've got a perfect night for baseball on the show. It's the Minnesota Twins going up against the Athletics. All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this.
Athletics.
Just about ready to go and getting to start, J.P. Sears. And Singy, we were talking earlier about how he's doing a great job navigating through tough spots.
Well, you know this guy wants to be better than that. I mean, the ERA is bloated. He understands that he's got to put his team in a better position to win ball games. And at this point, you have to forget about your own individual stats, and you have to go out there and attack and try to get that W. And if you do that, you'll look up, and most likely that ERA will have dropped over time.
Hauls it in for the out. Now the lineup for the Twins as constructed by Rocco Baldelli. Not a whole lot going their way offensively the last few games, Chris.
Yeah, Boog, and that can put more pressure on the pitching staff to try to limit the opponent to just 1 or 2 runs a game, knowing that their offense is not scoring right now. And that never really works well because you try to be too fine and you end up giving up a lot of runs. So we'll see if everybody can just relax, bring things together, and perform at a level that they're capable of.
Ryan Jeffers in the box with 1 away as he takes ball 1. Fought off foul. Today in Major League Baseball, we honor one of the greatest players in the history of the game, Lou Gehrig. It started in 2021, and today throughout Major League Baseball, we raise awareness for ALS, the disease that claimed the life of the great Iron Horse, Lou Gehrig. 1 out, bases empty. When you think about the impact of Lou Gehrig on the world of sports, consider this. His number 4 was retired after, that drilled him. Still able to get it there in time. And they do get the 2nd out of the inning. And now they'll hustle out to check on him. That was quite a shot he took as you see him down on a knee.
Yeah, clearly in some real pain, but he will not want to come out of this game if he doesn't have to. It's looking to me like he's going to try to shake it off and continue.
2 outs, bases empty. Matt Wallner, the next Twin up to hit. Late swing, foul to the left. Personally, Lou Gehrig Day means a ton to me. I lost a close friend to ALS in 2007, Tim Sheehy. And you're talking about a disease that is 100% fatal. And the average lifespan for people diagnosed with ALS is just between 2 and 5 years. Here comes a pitch. Swing and a miss. One of the other important pieces as far as raising awareness for ALS is that it is necessary to raise money not just for research but also for patient care. The average out-of-pocket cost for somebody with ALS is $250,000. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And it's a 3-up, 3-down inning. Twins retired in short order. And the A's will get their first opportunity in a scoreless ball game. You're dialed into the show. And we're back. And towing the slab, Pablo Lopez.
Well, he's allowing just over 1 base runner per inning, which is really good, especially for a starter, because these hitters get to see you 2, 3, maybe even 4 times in a start. So just shows you how deceptive and how effective his stuff is. We'll see if it's that way in this one.
Now the A's designated hitter, Lawrence Butler. And a foul ball. The 0-1. Yeah, that's fouled off. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And 1 out now.
Batting second,
Jacob Wilson will hit next. What a season it's been for him. He has supplied a lot of power and that average. That one finds the zone. Strike one. The shortstop takes the ball.
He's great hitting the ball the other way, and that pitch did a good job to straighten him up a bit. Mission accomplished.
So a foul ball makes it 1-2. And that's in the dirt. And that one is lifted in the air. Castro sizes this one up, brings it in. 2 down. And time now to check out the A's lineup. We could be in for a power showcase today with the wind blowing out. A lot of lift and separate, Chris.
We know hitters are in this era definitely trying to hit the ball in the air regardless of the conditions, but I think even a little more so there's margin for error if you can get the ball up in the air. So, you know, you'll see at times, I'm sure, with 2 strikes, what looks like a half swing that can get out of the ballpark with a hitter who's got decent pop.
Brent Rooker at the plate now. That's ball 1. Swings and misses. And the count 1-1.
Good fastball going early until they show they can make some good contact. You keep on throwing the pitch.
Late on that fastball.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
2 outs, base is empty.
Come on, Brent.
Fouled off, and they'll do it again. Two outs. And a good eye there.
That's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, he had a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
And they'll do it again. Good battle here. About to be the 8th pitch of the at-bat. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Outside, and that is ball 4. It wasn't easy, but he earned that walk after a long at-bat.
Oh, looking for a swing and miss right there, or for the ump to help him out and make a call with that last pitch, but neither happened. Close pitch, but a good take to earn that walk.
Now, Tyler Soderstrom. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Swing and a foul straight back. Swing and a miss. Now 1-2.
Man, he really sells the changeup with that arm action.
That one at 95 missed up top. Yeah, that's ball 2. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. The A's strand 1. We played an inning, no score. Top of the second. Now Correa up to hit.
Shortstop.
Seeing you talk about a guy that has all the skills. The range is really good, but the arm just stands out, and he makes all the plays. Sears back to work. And that misses. Ball 1.
And because of that big power arm, he's able to play a little bit deeper, make throws from the outfield grass all the way across the diamond, and still get a pretty good runner. That's impressive.
Next offering is in for a strike. drives, and he can't hang on. Fires to first on the run, but he beats it out. And the leadoff man is on with an infield single.
Well, a swing like that can help you come out of this struggle. We saw the numbers coming into the ball game, but all he's trying to do at this point is help his team win.
This is Willie Castro. Knee high, that's in for a strike. Oh, and 2 now as he swings through.
Umpiring behind the plate for us today, Boog, is Mike Fillmore, and he is a good one. He'll reward pitches on the edges a little bit, but the main thing is he doesn't keep you guessing. Once he established that a pitch is a strike, it stays that way.
Fights it off. He'll see another. Correa aboard here at first with nobody out. And a pop-up on the left side of the infield. Pulls it down, and he makes the catch. And there's one down.
Batting sixth, second baseman Cody Clemens.
Cody Clemens, the next to hit. That misses the zone. 1-0.
Ball one, no strike.
Man at first, one away.
2-0.
Last couple of pitches breaking balls away. I think he's going to have to come firm inside to be able to open up that location if he wants to go back there later in this count.
Ground ball to the right side, and that's just foul.
A little early on that fastball. I'm sure the pitcher taking a note. Look for an off-speed pitch on this next one.
Misses the zone for a ball. That was the sweeper. High fly ball, right field. Rooker on his way over. Snags it for the second out.
Batting seventh, first baseman Ty France.
Ty France, the next twin up to hit.
Come on, Athletics.
Check swing, and he went. And that's strike one.
0-1.
On the ground. Into the outfield, base hit. And out to aboard.
I don't know how he's able to shoot that pitch the other way and still put something on it. That pitch was inside, and he let it get really deep. So pretty incredible hands to fight it off and still get good wood on it. Runner in scoring position now, and a good opportunity to push across the first run of the ball game.
And now Bader up to the plate. Two on, two outs. Check swing, he held up. 1-1. Two on, two outs. Swing and a ground ball. Wilson. Throw off line. He's safe. And a nice job there to keep it from getting away.
Third baseman.
That's a play you expect your shortstop to make pretty much every time. Pretty routine. Hard to tell if he didn't get a great grip on it or the mechanics on him just broke down, but that gives this offense an extra out to work with.
Here's Royce Lewis. Fastball for a strike. All loaded up here at the top of the second. luck there. And now it's even 1-1. And that is out of play. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Just misses there.
Man, oh man, I don't know how you take that pitch. That's as close as it gets.
Second inning here, no score. Swing and a miss, struck him out.
A lot of adrenaline, we can see it right there, and sometimes you just got to let it out. That's an outstanding job of taking that, executing, and getting out of a tough inning.
Bottom of the inning.
Leading
Here's
off
Miguel
for the
Andujar.
A's, third baseman, Miguel Andujar.
Ball one, no strikes. Late swing, fouled off. Fights that one away, still 1-2.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
In the air, right side, Walner. Hauls it in for the out.
Batting sixth, second baseman, Luis
Here's
Urias.
Luis Urias.
How about this one, Boog? In 2023, Urias hit grand slams for Boston in back-to-back plate appearances. They happened on different days, but he still became the first Red Sox player to do it since Jimmy Fox in 1940.
0-1. Gets a piece and stays alive. One down, base is empty. And that one
ball,
upstairs,
two
ball
strikes.
one. Swing and a miss. Got him to go up the ladder for the K.
That's tough. You see it well. I mean, that was clearly up and out of the strike zone, but that's one of the
Drew
hardest things.
Havens.
And when you see a pitch out of the hand at eye level, that discipline to remember, I can't hit that pitch. If I can see it.
Third out, and that ends the frame. And 1, 2, 3 go the A's. We'll move to the third with no score. All set for the start of the inning. And now the Minnesota designated hitter, Trevor Larnach. Lifted in the air, left field, pretty well struck. Havens hauls it in, and there's one away.
Woo! He was all over that first pitch
Now
fastball,
batting
just
catcher,
barely
Ryan
missed
Jeffers.
it. Man, this guy was ready to hit.
Ryan Jeffers at the plate. Jeffers measures 6 feet 4 inches, batting second in today's lineup, and he was a second-round pick back in 2018. That misses, and that's ball one. And that's in there at the knees for a strike. Fastball for a strike. Top of the third, no score. And that is downstairs. And the count's even at 2.
Recognize that changeup right out of the hand. Just spit on it.
Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. That's inside.
He should get a pretty good pitch to hit here with the 3-hole hitter coming up if he's walked.
Downstairs, and that's ball 4. That's a great at bat. He saw a lot of pitches and earned a walk.
Well, he tried to nibble right there and just missed his spot. Hitter didn't offer at it. Now he has somebody to worry about over at first.
Wallner now in the box, comes up empty with a swing there.
Just a bit tardy there. Not sure if he had a hard time picking it up out of the hand or if he was sitting off speed.
Spikes that one. It goes to the backstop. So a wild pitch allows the runner to advance.
Well, that right there erases the chance at the inning-ending double play. So good job on the bases to move up on the wild pitch. Changes the outlook of the inning in a pretty big way.
One out and a runner at second. Ground ball up the middle. Wilson. Throw to first in time.
Now batting, shortstop, Carlos Correa.
So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Well, now here's Carlos Correa with a chance to hit. Reached on an infield single his first time. There's the strike.
Not sure if he was expecting for the pitcher to come right at him, but he got a nice cookie there and just watched it the entire way.
Runner at second, 2 down. We're here in the top half of inning number 3.
Nope, that's a ball.
A little bit high, and a count 2-1. And there's a foul ball. Here's a 2-2. Just misses the mark outside the zone.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Willie Castro in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. This to third. And it gets by him. Right past his coach, headed for the plate. Throw is offline, and he scores. And it's 1-0.
Comes through with the RBI. He kind of rolled over on this pitch a little bit, but he got enough behind it to shoot it through for a knock. And we'll take that anytime you can get him to find a hole.
2 outs, runner at first. Here's the left fielder, Willie Castro. 0 for 1 so far. That one misses. Ball 1. Correa leads off first with 2 down to the inning. Swing and a miss. Strike 1.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
And he takes a strike.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Fouls it off. Still 1-2.
clearly trying to stay back a little bit longer for that changeup as he fouls that fastball back.
Two outs.
That's ball two.
And that one popped in the air, left field. Makes the catch, and that's the third out. Carlos Correa with the key hit this inning. It's now 1-0. Back after this on the show. And welcome back to the ballpark. And here's the catcher, Willie McIver.
Willie McIver.
Hit in the air, left field. Castro makes the grab, one away.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left.
Denzel Clark stands in here, takes ball one low. On the ground, right side. Gets it to first. That's the second out.
Up next for the A's, designated
back to the top of the lineup. Now it's the
Butler.
DH, Lawrence Butler.
Struck out on just 3 pitches last time.
Top of the zone, and it's called a strike.
Tough spot right here. Quick inning, 2 quick outs. You got to be patient, but you also have to be somewhat aggressive to not miss your pitch early in the count.
And Pablo Lopez will deliver. Battling here as he fouls it away.
Really great change of speeds. He goes off the off speed to the fastball, and the hitter doesn't know what's coming next.
Next pitch is outside.
Ball two.
Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. He's notched 4 strikeouts now. A's go quickly and quietly there. They trail here 1-0. And we're back as we go to the top of the 4th. Here's the second baseman, Cody Clemens. First pitch misses.
Well, these Twins showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. He's only given up 1 run, but the starter's pitch count is starting to get up there, and that might be the best news yet for this offense.
Next offering is in for a strike.
You know, sometimes all it takes is getting to the next arm before an offense does any damage, and that might be the case today.
And a foul ball, he stays alive.
Strike him out.
Out to short. Throws across the diamond. Leadoff hitter retired in the 4th.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
And here's the first baseman, Ty France. 1 for 1 with a single so far. just missed. Base is empty, one away. Top half of inning number 4. And that's a little bit high. That one in there across the letters. Way out front for strike 2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Stays alive. One down, base is empty. Cut on and lifted in the air. Clark on the move to the gap. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And there's 2 away.
Now batting, center fielder.
So here's
Harrison
Bader now.
Bader.
And the sweeper catches the plate. To third. Slings to first, and Bader is out. That's the 3rd out. Nothing doing for the offense that time. We're midway in the 4th. It's the Twins 1 and the A's nothing. Jacob Wilson up next for the A's.
For the Athletics, shortstop Jacob Wilson.
And the first offering a fastball for a strike.
You know, these A's, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. So many of their outs have come from weak contact on pitches they're chasing outside of the strike zone. You can't do much of anything with those locations, and that's been true again today. Everything came together for him. Really good swing right there. He got a pitch that he knew he could handle, allowed himself to stay back just a tad bit longer, and he hit the ball on the screws.
Next up for the A's, Brent Rooker. Walked his first time. Just missed.
And as a pitcher, when the hitters are swinging at everything, you feel no need to challenge inside the zone. You just keep working the corners and expanding that strike zone and beyond, and they just keep eating right out of your hand.
Delivers a pitch in for a strike at 95.
1-1.
Well, here's a good opportunity in this inning to get on the scoreboard after that leadoff hit, and hardly order coming up right behind them. This is where they need to get going.
That misses, and that's ball 3.
Really close pitch down around the knees there, and you could see him asking where it missed. Probably doesn't agree, but it appears he's ready to move on to the next pitch.
Fastball for a strike.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
And ball 4, 2 aboard.
That could jumpstart an offense that's really struggled to score in this one. Don't want to wake a team up with the free pass.
First and second, no outs. Soderstrom now at the plate. He's 0 for 1. That's a ball, went with the sweeper. Swings and pulls it foul to the right side. First and second here, no outs. This one belted deep left field, on its way, gone. That's worth the price of admission. His 13th home run of the season, and the A's jump in front. It's 3-1. He absolutely feasts on right-handed pitching and devours that one for a homer.
And you can see that's what he expects of himself. At bat after at bat, he's that confident.
Down to third baseman, Miguel Andujar. Flied to right his first time. That one finds the zone. That's strike one. Slice the other way. That's a base hit.
Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
Now at the plate, Luis Urias. In the air, right side of the infield. One away.
That was a good pitch to hit right down the heart of the plate. Had pretty good timing on it. Just got underneath it a little bit and popped it up.
Drew Avens.
So up next, Drew Avens. First time up, he grounded to third. And that misses. And that's ball one. Late on that fastball.
Cold night like tonight, last thing you want to do as a hitter is get jammed or even off the end. Trying to find that sweet spot on the bat. Tell you what, you're going to be trying to catch things out front. So off-speed pitches may be a good complement to that fastball.
That's off the inside corner. Ball three. Andujar over at first with one away. Ground ball right side. Feed to second, that's one. Return throw to first, got him. Double play, and that'll do it. 3-run shot for the A's. It's now a 3-1 ball game. You're watching Major League Baseball on The Show. And welcome back to the ballpark. Here's the third baseman, Royce Lewis. Sears back to work. That one down the line to first, and a quick out, number one.
Well, I think the key, I mean, if he can get through one more inning, anything after that, a hitter or two is bonus, but they should be lined up good enough to get to the finish line.
So the batting order turns over. Here's Trevor Larnach. 0 for 2 in this one. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike. Next offering is fouled back. In the dirt, and the count is 1-2. And there's a ball. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. And down on strikes he goes. That K is his third of the game.
Now batting,
Ryan Jeffers, the next twin up to hit. And the first pitch misses for ball one.
You want to be patient here. Try to work a walk if you can. You've got a big power bat behind you in the on-deck circle, and with 2 outs, 1 swing can put you right back in this ball game.
Just off the inside edge. 2 down, nobody on, and we're at the top of the 5th. To the right side. Oh, can't pick it up cleanly. Still able to fire over, and the Twins go 1-2-3. Nothing doing here for the Twins. Score holds. It's 3-1. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And now the catcher comes up to hit. Willie McIver. Outside low, and it's 1-0. And that one a little bit high. Ground ball right side. Dives, but it kicks off his glove. The throw is still in time, so they get the first out of the inning.
This is what it's all about on that right side of the diamond when you've got the first baseman involved and the pitcher as well. First baseman does a great job, knocks the ball down, gets away from him a little bit, doesn't panic. The pitcher's exactly where he's supposed to be. Nice feed and a nice play for the out.
Next up for the A's, Denzel Clark. Grounded out his first time up. Fastball is outside. That one fouled off. A changeup missing, and it's 2-1. A little out front there as he swings through it.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Good job to fight that one off. Got him. He picks up his 5th strikeout on the hill.
Toughest pitch to hit, fastball on the outer black. Man, sometimes you just got to tip your cap.
So the lineup flips over. Lawrence Butler up next for the A's, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. Foul ball there.
This is important. If he can go 1-2-3 here, will be a very positive sign for him and for his team.
Swing and a foul out of play. Misses, and it's 1-2.
Too close for me, partner, to take that 0-2 fastball, but for whatever reasons, he let it go by. He's still in the at-bat. I don't think he'll let the next one go.
Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Two down, nobody on. And a curve is down and in.
Great take right there. Showed some really good discipline. Breaking ball coming in, you see it well, but don't trust that it's going to hang on for a strike. Nice job.
Swing and a miss. Pablo Lopez the strikeout. Nothing doing there for the A's, but they still lead it 3-1. And we're back. Now it's the right fielder, Matt Wallner. That one close, ruled a ball. And that is ball one. Double-barreled action in the bullpen. Justin Sterner up and loosening in the pen. Harris, the lefty, warming up as well. That one finds the zone, and it's a ball and a strike. And that's outside. That one missed.
Here's an opportunity to do some damage and perhaps unlock this offense. 3-1 count. Be ready to turn on a fastball.
And that one lifted in the air center field. Makes the grab. One down.
Up next for Minnesota,
here's
shortstop,
Carlos
Correa.
Picked up an RBI in his last at bat. Still their only run of the game so far.
First pitch, and he just misses. One of the things with Correa, the impact he makes, not just on offense, but defense as well. A guy who's won a platinum glove as the best defender in the American League. Probably my favorite note, though, on Carlos Correa. He likes to, before games, go to a regular old batting cage and take BP with his dad. Now he breaks his bat. Tosses to first. That takes care of Correa.
Got to feel pretty good for the pitcher. Absolutely sawed him off. Bat explodes. And then he makes an easy play on it. Pretty satisfying if you're out there on the ball.
And next for Minnesota, Willie Castro. In there for a strike at the top of the zone.
He's pitching well, but not throwing a ton of first pitch strikes. Usually doesn't work out for success, but you can never predict baseball.
The Athletics trying to protect a 2-run lead, and we're the top half of the 6th. Next pitch is outside.
Well, as good as things can be, it can be a tough day at the office, even for the skippers. Seeing the offense just sputter, not able to get anything going.
Hey.
And they'll do it again. And that one missing low. Next offering popped in the air, right field. Drops into the glove, and that is that. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and no one left. 2, 3, 4 due up in the home half of the 6th. It's the A's 3 and the Twins 1. Bailey Ober comes on now.
And he's been hit pretty hard at times this year, so he's looking for better. Right now, giving up more than a hit per inning.
And now, Jacob Wilson, 1 for 2. The MO for him is contact. A guy who's going to deliver average, not a ton of power. He's looking to hit a line drive somewhere.
Well, that's why it's a team. And when you look at a lineup, he's a great 2-hole hitter or a guy that you could put at the bottom to help turn that lineup over to have some momentum for your top hitters coming up to the plate. Right there, does a great job of staying in the big part of the field. Man, there are a lot of hits there.
Next to hit, Brent Rooker, a former first-round pick, and he's really turned into a nice everyday player. There's a swing and a miss. Ober, in his 4th year, he features a 4-seam fastball, a changeup, a cutter, a slider, and he occasionally uses a curve. Swings through it for the K. Slider got him for strike 3.
He had him out in front, which isn't easy to do against a hitter like this, known for using the entire field. Just couldn't sit back long enough on that one.
Next up for the A's, Tyler Soderstrom. He really made his presence felt back in the 4th inning of this one, Singy.
Absolutely. 3-run blast and a shot of energy for his teammates. Everyone in that dugout was pretty fired up.
Pitch misses there. Ball 1. Right through there for a strike. Next offering is down low. Wilson, the runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. Next pitch way upstairs. And that one fouled off. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. 3-2 now. Foul ball left side. He'll see another. 9th pitch of the at-bat due next. And ball 4 to a board.
Well, that's a nice job of grinding out that at-bat. Saw a lot of pitches and ends up drawing the walk. Very gritty.
1st and 2nd, 1 out. Now the 3rd baseman, Miguel Andujar.
I'm curious how he decides to attack on the mound. This guy at the plate has been great hitting under pressure this year.
Top of the zone for a called strike.
Don't play situation here. He's been working up in the zone. Typically, you look for guys to get that ground ball. See if he adjusts on this next pitch.
That one hit to right. And that'll fall for a base hit. And they hold the runner at 3rd, but the bases are loaded now with 1 out.
Good 2-strike hitting right there, Boog. A bit of a lost start for some, so that was nicely done to beat the odds. You can't do much better than that on a pitch that far outside of the strike zone. Got him to chase on the 2-strike count, but he wasn't fooled. He hit that ball really well. Now the base is loaded. Big opportunity for them to break this game open.
And the batter now, Luis Urias. And that's off the outside edge. And the count is 1-1.
Well, all eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning.
That one is absolutely belted. And it's into the gap. 1 runs in. The 2nd run scores. Runner around 3rd. He's safe. and they clear the bases.
Well, that was an important at-bat in this game, so a great job there stepping up to the challenge. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
Manager out of the dugout now, and it looks like we'll see a change on the mound. Bailey Ober will depart, and he's responsible for the runner on second, so the book isn't closed on him yet. We'll be right back.
Now pitching for Minnesota,
Zebby Matthews on a pitch out of the pen here.
And with the big
Zebby
deficit on the
Matthews.
scoreboard, he almost has to just put that out of his mind. Every outing matters for relievers and their numbers, but I think it's tough to get up for this type of appearance the same way you would for one in a close game.
Drew Avens digs in now. Right down to shoot, and it's 0-1. That clips the corner.
All right, now, he may have not liked either of those first two pitches or agreed with the umpire's calls, but at this point, he's going to have to bear down and be ready to hit anything close to the zone.
That one missing inside.
Boog, he never moved because he never had time to. With that kind of velocity, you'd prefer that pitcher work away.
Got him looking. That's a strikeout.
Frustrating end to the at-bat for the hitter, and I'm sure that's going to sit on him for a little while. You want to be ready to hit the fastball. Sometimes you can overthink things, and I think that was the case right there.
Willie McIver getting ready to hit. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike.
Looked pretty good as far as being in the strike zone, but I'm sure as a hitter, not too good with where it was located. Very top of the strike zone, middle away.
That's a strike across the top of the zone.
Perhaps not quite ready to hit. First two pitches by him for a couple of strikes. Now back is against the wall. He's going to have to figure something out.
And he got him. Strike three, and that'll retire the side. But 3 runs come across in the inning, all on this 3-run double. And this is now a 6-1 ball game. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Welcome back. We're in the 7th. We have a new pitcher on the mound, Osvaldo Bido.
Well, home runs have been a problem this year. Not doing a great job keeping the ball in the yard so far this season, so we'll see if that factors in.
Now it's the second baseman, Cody Clemens.
Second baseman, Cody Clemens.
Fastball is outside. That just misses, and that's ball 2. And he swings and lifts one to deep center field. Clark ranging back. Pulls it in on the warning track.
Up next for Minnesota, first baseman Ty France.
Ty France, the next twin up to hit. That's to third. Fair ball.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. There's something about pulling one down the line and shooting it through the infield that's just so satisfying as a hitter. It's just fun turning on a pitch like he did right there.
And here is Harrison Bader. And that gets the top of the zone for a strike. Up the middle, and he knocks it down. Gets it there in time, though. He keeps his composure, and they get the out.
He had more time than he thought right there. Probably didn't have to barehand it, but he made it look nice, that's for sure.
Here's the third baseman, Royce Lewis. On the ground to the left, and it stays fair. France around third. It's in and out of his glove. He'll score, and he'll pull into second safely.
Well, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. There was nothing cheap about the way he got that one through the infield. That was ripped. Caught out in front and didn't get under it like he would have liked, but definitely put a good swing on it.
So, runner at second, 2 down. Trevor Larnach, the next twin up to hit. Just off the outside edge. 1-0. Runner at second, 2 down. Here in the top half of inning number 7. And that's a little bit high. And the count now 2-0. On the ground, right side. The throw to first. That ends the inning and stops things from getting out of hand. And the Twins played one on the double. It's now 6-2. It's Major League Baseball on the show. And welcome back to the ballpark. And now the center fielder, Denzel Clark.
Denzel Clark.
In for a strike. It's 0-1. And that's through there for a strike.
Well, it looks like he's wanting to work the upper part of the strike zone. What does that mean? Top hand better be working for the hitters. Adjust that side a little bit. Give yourself a chance to hit.
Out towards left center. Castro sizing this one up. Makes the catch, and there's one gone.
Every day during batting practice, these outfielders get about 10 minutes of balls in the gaps. They practice this, and when the game comes, they make the play perfectly.
Lawrence Butler up next for the A's. First offering, and it just misses. Base is empty, 1 away. Here at the bottom of the 7th. Outside corner, there's a strike.
1-1.
Foul ball. And that just misses.
2-2 the count.
And it remains 2-2. In the air, left field, down the line. It gets down, a base hit.
Well, I'm not saying that play was easy, but it was harder than it needed to be thanks to the bad jump. Those small moments can be costly.
And now, Jacob Wilson. And that's downstairs and outside. Butler at first, one gone. And that's outside.
Last 2 pitches have been down in the zone. Pitcher clearly trying to get that ground ball double play. But in this count, he's going to have to give in, elevate his pitches, and get back into this at bat.
Right through there for a strike. Ground ball right side. It squirts through. They get it in quickly. So first and second now, one out.
Batting, the right fielder, Brent Rooker.
So digging in, Brent Rooker. Couple of walks and a strikeout. Delivers a pitch in for a strike at 95.
Hitter's got some good opposite field power. What I like about something being hit to the right side into the outfield is that the base runner at second has a very good read and can determine whether or not he can score on that base hit.
The A's looking to add another. There's a swing and a drive. That's back there. And out of here. And they add on. It's 9-2. That one just sounded different.
And might have been the loudest moment yet. Man, my ears are ringing. I can feel that swing from the booth. That one was a hanger, and pitchers typically don't get away with making a mistake like that. And right there, he made him pay.
Comes the manager out of the Twins dugout, and he will make a move to the pen. Zebby Matthews won't go any further, and as he heads for the dugout, we'll take a quick break. New arm on the mound when we get back. So a lefty out of the pen, Cody Funderburk. This southpaw's been really good against left-handed hitters. Base is empty, one away, and next will be the cleanup hitter, Tyler Soderstrom. He's already homered in this game. First pitch doesn't find the zone. Next offering is outside. Still only one out here in the inning. That one pushed foul, out of play off to the left. Swung on, popped up on the infield. Lewis settles under it and makes the catch. And there's two away.
Third baseman, Miguel Andujar.
Two down, base is empty. Miguel Andujar will hit next. Chris, baseball today, so many strikeouts, and they are available to pitchers. But this is a guy that puts the bat on the ball and is kind of different from the players that we see day in, day out. On to France. Inning over. 3-run shot for the A's. And it's now a 9-2 ball game. You're watching Major League Baseball exclusively on the show. Well, this game isn't very close, Singy. Let's see if we got any messages from those tuning in today.
I know we got some good stuff in there.
All right, Singy, when you played, how much of a fashionista were you? Would you come to the ballpark dressed to the nines?
No, I wouldn't. Even on the road trips, I was, pretty average. There were some guys that would dial it up, and there'd be some outfits where you're kind of double taking and saying, where in the world are you going? But
up next
overall, I'd say I kept it low key.
Matt Wallner.
So up next for Minnesota, Matt Wallner. 0 for 3 in this one. Yeah, you see some guys into the fashion nowadays and big on the gram, as the kids like to say. Post their fits, right? That's what you say?
Is that what it is?
It's a fit, your fit, your outfit, your fit.
Got a little drip around the neck, too.
Yeah, believe it. Scale of 1 to 10, how old do we sound right now?
Really old, like close to Social Security benefits.
Yeah. Swing and a miss as he chases that one darting out of the
1
zone.
ball, 2 strikes.
One down, base is empty. Missed
Next
with a
ball,
changeup, and the count is 2-2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
Bogey just ran out of patience there. He took a couple of pitches to even that count
Shortstop,
off at 2
Carlos
balls and 2 strikes,
Correa.
but that time chased outside the zone.
Correa, the batter now, as he swings and misses for strike 1. High fly ball out to center field. And that is that. This one pretty well decided at this point. Home half of inning number 8 straight ahead. It's the A's 9 and the Twins 2. And we're back. Here's the second baseman, Luis Urias.
Second baseman, Luis Urias.
Funderburk back to work. Edge of the zone for a strike. 0-1. Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
All over that one right there.
Now
At 110 miles per hour on the exit velo. That thing was screaming. And that's some serious bat speed to generate contact like that. And no doubt a higher launch angle sends that thing out of here easily.
And now it's going to be Drew Avins. Funderburk. He's one of those guys who uses the cut fastball as his primary offering. And when it's on, it can induce a lot of weak contact. So 2 balls and no strikes.
And the late movement on the cutter is really what makes it so effective, because as a hitter, you make a decision whether you're going to swing or take a pitch before it actually gets into the zone. So that late movement causes it to miss the barrel of the bat, sometimes miss the bat entirely.
Tell fans a little bit about the difference between a cutter and a slider.
Well, a cutter looks more like a fastball, but it has that late movement like a slider that's hard to pick up. Now with the slider, it's a little slower, the spin is different, and sometimes you can recognize that, and it tends to break a lot more horizontally and vertically than the cutter.
On the ground, a second, might be 2. Over to Correa for 1. Not in time at first. It's a fielder's choice.
Now batting, the catcher, Willie McIver.
Here's the catcher to hit, Willie McIver. 0 for 3. A fly out, a ground out, and a strikeout. There's a strike.
0-1's the count.
Swings through that one for strike 2.
0-2's the count.
Avins, the base runner at first with 1 out. Chop to the right side. The throw to second, and it's a double play to end the inning. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and no one left. Through 8 full, it's the A's 9 and the Twins 2. We go to the ninth. Now it's the switch hitting outfielder, Willie Castro. Beto in his 2nd season, 29 years old, and he was born in the Dominican Republic. Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did.
0-1.
And that one misses up and in. And now it's even 1-1. There's a strike. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. Gets a piece and stays alive. Got him looking. And a strikeout for the first out here in the ninth. Didn't agree with the call at the plate right there.
Look, in a game like this, that's just too close to take. It's a blowout game. Guys have been out here for a while. Umpire's saying, hey, let's go. Cut it loose. Swing the bat.
Now it's the second baseman, Cody Clemens. A swing and a miss, and that's strike one.
0-1's the count.
That one ripped, but foul. And that's off the inside edge. And the count 1-2. And a ground ball to first. Soderstrom takes it himself. Now only one out remaining.
Good slider inside right there. Batter fighting to get there. Just rolled over it. Got the ground ball.
And now the first baseman, Ty France. On the outside corner for a strike. And it's 0-1. And it's fouled away. The Twins down to their final strike. Hit to right, and that should do it. And that'll do it. The A's take this one in a blowout.
The ball for his first career save deserves to be on display at his house. I mean, it's kind of like when a restaurant frames its first dollar bill somewhere on a wall. You just can't forget your first save.
This one ends the final 9-2. The A's are victorious. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi saying so long.